Hello everyone, welcome to FOOTTALKS FC. I told you guys I was going to make another video tomorrow, which is now today. I'm very excited to talk about this. I planned this video for a month. So let's get things started. Of course, like, comment, subscribe, and also share. I would very appreciate it. We're on the road to 100 subscribers. Thank you guys for supporting me. My last video didn't get that much views because then again it was inconsistent, which I explained why and how that was. But I hope that before school comes back and before I use the great use of my break, that I start making more content as time goes on. I hope, and that's my New Year's resolution, to make more content and to be consistent. But let's get this started. So what I've gotten here is this: the 13 top young Haitian players to look towards. Well, I should have worded it better: to pursue for Haiti's World Cup qualifying in 2024. Let's get this all started. Number 1, Sébastien Lotier. He's 23 years old. He's a center back and he plays for the B team of La Liga side Getafe CF, which is in the REFE Segunda Federación, which is pretty much like second tier, I think it is. But he has, and it's only with 13 appearances. And the current manager, Gabriel Calderon Pellegrino, who I have spoken about, that that he needs to start working on preparations. But of course, we start in June with the second round, so there's still more time left. But that doesn't mean that there shouldn't be any more, that they shouldn't start now. But I digress. I still have more to learn about football. But then again, back on topic. 23, center back, plays for the B team of Getafe CF in the REFE Segunda Federación with only 13 appearances. And I've heard about this guy. He's properly built. He looks great as a player. And to be honest, I do see potential in him. The last time he played for the Haitian national team was in the under 20 national team, if I got that correctly. But I think that he should be the first option to look towards, the first option to seek, because I think that let's say Ricardo Ade gets tired, or he needs someone to cover the ground with him. I think he would be the perfect first option to place at center back. Number 2, Funtspiou. I've spoken about this guy, and I've seen some of his matches for Athlone Town in the League of Ireland. He's 24 years old, center forward, played for Athlone Town in the League of Ireland with 34 appearances and 20 goals. 20 goals. But he has now signed with Drogheda United Football Club in the same league. To be honest, I was very impressed. And I think there was a Haitian football outlet on Instagram, Haiti Football, FUT Ball. They posted his highlights of him having one of the best, if not the best, goal of the year. And yet somehow he did not get selected for the Gold Cup, which I believe was a grave mistake. Because not only did he want to play with Haiti, he wanted to play alongside his brother, who currently played in the Champions League twice for Maccabi Haifa, Funtspiou. But yes, he's a great player. I think he's in the prime. I think he's reaching his potential. Do I think he's reaching his prime yet? Absolutely. But then again, I feel like he could reach it more if he was at a more well established club. I'm not saying that neither of the clubs that he played for is well established, but I think that he could progress further as time goes on with better clubs in Europe. But then again, him playing in Ireland is doing very well for him, and I commend it, and I commend the club that he played for and the club that he just signed to for that. Number three, Jean-Luc Bellegarde. He's Haitian and he's French. This is where I have a little bit of a problem with this because Haiti, there's a lot of mixed stuff with the Federation, a lot of mixed up stuff. And to be very honest and brief and respectful, we're messy. They're messy as a federation. And I think that's what's causing Bellegarde to be unattracted to the national team. And I think he made a post about it. They're too corrupt or something that he said until, in other words, these weren't his words, but this is what I interpreted from it. Until the federation gets itself together and establish itself again, he's not going to ever play for them. That's that's from what I that's from what I perceive, not at a negative light, but at a honest and just we got to do better in order to attract them. But let me get to the facts. 25 years old, central midfield, plays for Wolverhampton Wanderers in the Premier League with only 8 appearances and 1 goal. It would be nice to see him get a little bit more game time, but he was born in Haiti, lived in France, played for well-established youth clubs of the well-established clubs in France. I do think that he should be given more of a chance, but that's all I could say for now. He's the third guy that we should be looking towards. Um, Fourth on the list, John-Lee Vandermeer. He's 21 years old. He's a center back. He plays for SC Cambuur in the Keukenkampioenen Divisie, the Dutch second tier, with only 10 appearances. Once again, another defensive option, which I do think is good for us to pick up. I do think it'll be him along with Sebastien Lotier, 2 center backs. There's a lot of center backs, also as well as a lot of midfielders and a couple forwards. But speaking on John-Lee Vandermeer, I think that he could be a good second option. Let's say, let's see, one of our main right back. No, center backs are, you know, I don't know how to put it into words. Let's say that some of them are tired, or a couple of them are benched or anything like that. I think he could be a great second option. A great second option for a center back to play. And he's fourth on my list. And another center back, fifth on my list, Delence Pierre. Last played for the University of Portland, if I got that right. He's 23 years old. He's a center back and he plays for Real Salt Lake City in the MLS with no appearances or goals as of now. And what I think about this is that no appearances or goals, that doesn't sound good. But I do think that they should take a chance on the young guy. So I don't have really much to say about him, but I do think that he should be a good option. Of course, we got 3 center backs. And there's also another center back that's coming up, but that's later on in the video. But now, let's go to somebody else. The 6th player, Frederic Christophe, 21 years old. He's a right midfielder. He plays for Racing Strasbourg in Ligue 1, but currently on loan at LB Châteauroux. I hope I said that right. In the Championnat National, or the French third tier, with only 7 appearances. I've looked at a couple highlights of him when he was playing for the under-17 national team in Stade Silvio Cato, and he scored a cracker of a goal. I don't. I know it was against the Caribbean country. I don't know if it was either Guyana or or or, or the Bahamas. I don't know, but I remember that goal very well. I don't remember who it. It's just that I don't remember who it was against. But I think that he could be a great option to cover the right side of the pitch, to cover the right side of the wing. You know, and of course, there's another partner of his in the midfield who I think is stands out the most out of that under 17 national team, who was also a part of the Haitian under 17 national team that went to the under 17 World Cup in Brazil in 2019. But let's talk about him now. Danny Jean, 21 years old, left midfielder, plays for Racing Strasbourg as well in Ligue 1, but also currently on loan at US Avranches, either one, in the Championnat National in the French third tier with only 14 appearances and 2 goals and assists. That's not bad, really. That's not bad. I would say that he could be a good option to cover the left side of the wing, left midfield, And what I could say is that I don't know much more about his progress, but I do believe that with these kinds of players, as well as Danny Jean right here, I think he could be a perfect asset in our midfield position as well. Because we need a lot, because youth is very important. And if the US can prioritize the youth, because they got so many young players in the youth in the youth system that are already made first team debuts. And I think that Haiti should follow suit with that. Despite there being no national league, I think that they should continue on doing that. And Danny Jean, as well as the others, they're great players, great players. But let's go on to the eighth. I'm sorry if I'm rambling, but I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. And I do believe that this is a good list. Number 8, Stevenson Jeudi. He used to play for Violette. I remember him specifically when he played for Violette. He's 19 years old. He's a center forward, another center forward, along with Flint Spielwolf. He plays for FK Auda in the Latvian Versliga. It says here in the Versliga in Latvia, but currently on loan at HPC La Liga until January 1st, and he just returned to FK Auda. I've checked his stats. There's nothing yet, but I'm pretty sure that they'll give him some game time somewhere along the line. Uh, but from what I've seen, he's a very skilled player. He's very gifted, just like all the other players I've mentioned. But I do believe that he could do something very well if he's put up front. Let's say they put him up front with Nazon. They put him up front with Fafa Pico. They put him up front with Principiero, Carnegie Antoine. You know what I mean? I think he could gel very well as Principiero. If they both get selected, I think that'd be a done deal. Great result for Haiti if they would be up front, or at least they're in the team and they get subbed in. But Steven Tunchezi, he's a great player, and I do think that it would be very beneficial for the Haitian national team to seek him and to pursue him and to select him for this coming June. Anton Sorensen, 20 years old. He's a left back. He plays for the Philadelphia Union, played for the Philadelphia Union in the MLS with only 22 appearances in the MLS Next Pro or in the regular MLS. His contract expired on December 31st, and he's currently without a club as of right now. As we speak, he is currently without a club. 22 appearances, to me, that's impressive enough. That's impressive enough. And I think that we should pursue him soon because, you know, I think if I recall correctly, he did probably play for the under 20 teams. for the USA. So I think that we should pursue him very soon. It's important for Gabriel Calderon Pellegrino to do so. Uh, Number 10, another guy who I'm very interested in seeing, Schneider Bourgelet, 22 years old, center forward, another center forward. Um, Plays for Inter Miami in the MLS with only 10 appearances and one goal, but currently on loan at New Mexico United in the USL Championship with the same stat, but with only one assist. So, what I can say about Schneider, he's skilled, he's a good player. I like him a lot. I think he could do very well coming off the bench or pretty much getting started up front. Either way, bench, pitch, I think he could produce results. But as long as he plays hard enough to make the people at the Federation of Haitian Football convinced enough to sign him, I think that'll be perfect. Number 11, another center forward, Kensley Vasquez. He's 20 years old. He plays for another second team for another La Liga side in the same league, Carif B, their second team in the REFE Segunda Federación, with only 7 appearances and 1 goal. To be honest, I didn't know that there were. I did not know that there were more Haitians that were playing in Spain, and that's very impressive to see that. To see my people progress and build themselves in a country that is just known for football. And I think with Kensley Vasquez being a product of that, I think that he would do very well. I don't know if they'll pick him, but if they do, that would be very satisfactory, as well as all the others that I've spoken about. Not much to say, but I do think that they should pursue, talk to him, you know, do something to make him interested, or do something to fulfill his wishes of wanting to be in the national team. You understand what I mean? So that's what I wanna. That's what I'm. That's all I can say about Kensley. But overall, definitely think that they should pursue him. Number 12, Jean-Kevin Divan. He was on the pre-list for the Nations League, but was not selected, was not picked. And I mostly remember him because he was in my team for Dream League, which I still think he's still there if I download it now, but no. We're not focused. Excuse me. We're not focused on that right now. The second to last pick on that list, he's 26 years old. He's a center back, plays for FC Nantes in league and with only 11 appearances. I think that he would be a solid rock in our defense. I think he would do very, very, very well at the back. So all I would like to say is that it's great that he's playing at a top flight league for a top flight side. And I truly believe that if we do pursue him, if we put him in the pre-list, if we put all of them in the pre-list, as well as Jean-Kevin Divan, if we have him and everyone else on the list, it would be perfect. It would be great. Because I think that he could bring a sense of stability in the back of the pitch. Like, for example, there's someone coming up. I'm pretty sure that he could make very, very valiant efforts to stop a goal from coming in. You know what I mean? But that's all I got for now on Jean-Kevin Divan. I do think he'll be a great pick. And the final list, Ronaldo Damis has not played for Haiti since 2021, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, I'm very sorry. And this is my favorite pick because I've seen him play very well in the USL. I do think that his transfer to excuse me, his transfer to Sweden was a little bit premature because he just started hitting his stride. And I think him leaving this early to play for GIF Sundsvall was a little bit of a mistake. It's a little too early. But let me get back to it. He's 24, center forward, plays for GIF Sundsvall in the Superettan, which is the Swedish second tier. Signed when they were in the first tier and they got relegated that same season. And now they're in the second tier. But he's currently on loan with the Colorado Swing Switchbacks from the San Diego Loyal, where he had 31 appearances and 11 goals in the USL Championship for the San Diego Loyal upon his return from his stellar season with the Orange County, where he won the USL Championship against the Tampa Bay Rowdies in 2022. 2021, 2022. In between. That's all I could say. But all I would love to say is that he is the perfect guy to contact. I would love to see this guy back in a Haiti shirt. That's all I would like to say. He's a great player. Why not pursue him? Why not pursue him? And that's it. That's pretty much all I have for now. That's all I have for now. I'm sorry. I tried to make it like a 15-minute, but oh well. I did the best that I could, and I'm sorry if I was rambling. I went off topic and other stuff. Still getting back in the habit. But overall, thank you guys so much for watching my video. Thank you guys for supporting it. Thank you guys for supporting my dream. And I hope you guys have a great day. Stay warm out there, wherever all of you fans are. And yeah, once again, like, comment, subscribe, share. And that's it. I'm your host, Harry Spear, and this is FOOTTALKS FC. Have a great weekend and have a great day.